Thank you. Good morning. Atake Ryoga. Ejoko noi. My name is Josephine Ossiya Okui. Michael Governor is a nephew. For me, I'm a niece. I am from Palam. Yes, so I'm your neighbor just here. And I'm very glad to be here. And thank you very much for coming for this event. And before I go into my speech, I have a very special attachment to Karamoja. My father, the late Charles Okui, was educated by an elder in Karamoja. The late Yakobo Lowok, he was a sub-county chief for the then Bokora County in Kangole. So, and because my father was educated, he also educated us. So that is the attachment that I have in Karamoja, and I'm very, very happy to be here. So on behalf of the Capital Markets Authority, first of all, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to the Central Bank of Uganda for giving us this opportunity to be here and to partner with them in this journey. So at Capital Markets Authority, we are committed to ensuring that we foster a vibrant and inclusive capital market. So you're probably asking yourself, what is capital markets? So capital markets is a place where you buy and sell financial products. Just like how you go to the market and you buy tomatoes, onions, cassava, the capital markets is where you go and buy the financial products, which I will tell you about what are some of the products that are there. But let me just start by telling you about the existence of capital markets. It was formed by an Act of Parliament in 1996, and its purpose was really to facilitate and encourage people to invest in the capital markets, but also to promote and regulate that market to make sure that whoever is playing in that market, is participating in that market, is doing it in the correct way, is fair, efficient, is also trustworthy, because you're dealing with people's money. So our role is really to protect you who want to participate in the capital markets and ensure that you don't lose money when you participate there. So as capital markets, we license people who participate in the market. So we have licensed 9 fund managers. So what are fund managers? Fund managers are those people who manage your money on your behalf. Then we've also licensed 7 collective investment schemes. Collective investment schemes almost work like the circles, the village saving groups that you know, where you put your money together and then you invest it. So usually you put the money together, you give it to a fund manager who invests it for you, and then you earn interest. And we have 7 of those schemes. We also have 5 brokers. I don't know how many of you have heard about companies that are listed on the stock exchange. Companies like Umeme, companies like Stanbic Bank, companies like Baroda. If just by show of hands, how many people have heard about companies listed on the stock exchange, or even have an idea, or have invested in any of these companies? Yes, so there are a few. So our role also is to ensure that when these companies come and look for your money, they must tell you all the information about those companies, so that by the time you invest your money, you know what you're getting in, and also to ensure that they're delivering return to you. So the governor has talked about financial inclusion and financial literacy. So, and there are a number of programs now that government has put in place to try and improve the livelihood of the people of Uganda, including the people of Karamoja. And one of them is PDM, the Parish Development Model, who all of you are aware about. And the key objective is really to ensure that people get money, make money, and therefore improve their livelihoods. But even as you make this money, what are you going to do with it? So for us as capital markets, we are here to tell you the options of how you've gotten the money, you've done your project, it has prospered, but it's also to teach you how you can save that money. Governor has talked about putting the money in banks. The banks will give you interest, but there is another alternative of where you can actually invest this money in the capital markets and earn even a better return. So even as you trade and as you do your business, there are options in which you'll be able to put your money, and there are things, and these vehicles that are available can help you save for things like school fees, save for medical, save for retirement. When you're no longer able to work, you should have savings that can continue to look after you. And savings is not about old or young people only, it's for everybody. It's just keeping something away for a rainy day when you will need it. And my team has been here for the last 2 days, and it has actually come to our attention that the people of Karamoja have lost money to scams. How many of you heard about the Bridgewater stocks, or you put money in Bridgewater stocks? So those people are not, so before you even start to deal with such people, you should first ask them, are you licensed by capital markets? Because they are not allowed to come to the public to start collecting money if they are not licensed. Because if they are licensed by capital markets, we'll ensure that they are looking after your money well and that you'll get your money back. So they'll come and convince you in a number of ways to try and entice you. So what are some of the things that you should watch out for people who come with those scams? One, they will promise you risk-free opportunities and with consistent returns. I hear they were giving 10% per week. You see, if Bank of Uganda, the money bank, can only give you maybe 17% per year, who is this one who's coming and giving you 10% per week? That should be a red flag. That's the first thing. Secondly, they will pressure you. They will make it so urgent. You see, you must put the money is about to get finished. You're the last one. If you don't invest today, you lose the opportunity. That's another red flag. Yeah? They put pressure on you to invest so that they can get their sales quickly. Also, they won't tell you exactly what they're investing in. There's no documentation. They won't be clear on how they are going to earn that return. That's another red flag that you need to look out for. And usually they will come probably waiving a license from URSB, saying, oh, we are a registered company and everything. But as long as they are collecting money from the public, you should always ask them, where is your license from Capital Markets Authority? And once you ask them that, you will see that they will probably disappear. So my appeal is really for the leaders here, the DSOs, the RDC, Townhall. If you pick up any such schemes, please let us know. And we'll leave our number behind where you can contact us of any such persons who are coming into the area to try and collect money. So where can you save the money when you come to the capital markets? The first thing is what is called as debt securities. And this is treasury bills, treasury bonds, and someone from BOU is going to come and talk about that. And this is really money that is these are issued by the central bank, and they are used to raise money to support government projects. So even you as individuals here, you can contribute in building this economy by lending your small money to government to do the projects that they want to come. And because that is what patriotism is about, we should all participate in the development of our country. And they come in different forms, but I won't go into that detail. But I must say that government is putting in place a project which will enable even the lowest person, the people in the villages, as long as you have a mobile phone, to be able to invest in these treasury bills and bonds. And that project is soon going to be launched. And and as Governor says, it's about socio-economic transformation, reaching the last mile and encouraging everybody to participate in the development of our country. We also have what we call the collective investment schemes. And this is really where you pull your money together, because as an individual, you may not be able to invest, but you come together as a group and put your money. And this money is usually given to what a person called a fund manager. And these fund managers are licensed and supervised by capital markets. They are professionals in the areas of investment, and they will help you to invest that money and grow it and make you get a good return. So that's similarly to how and some of your circles, your village savings groups, instead of keeping this money in a suitcase under the bed, the suitcase gets lost, someone runs away with the money. Once you've collected your money, you should be able to put it in the collective investment scheme. Give it to a professional fund manager who's licensed. And my team is here to be able to guide you, and then you'll be able to save your money and actually earn a return. And you need only as little as 10,000 shillings to be able to participate. And I believe all of us in this room can at least raise 10,000 shillings and be able to join a collective investment scheme. So currently the assets in this program are about 3.8 trillion. And again, this is an avenue where you can support government. Of this 3.8 trillion that has been raised through collective investment schemes, 2.6 trillion is invested in government securities and government bonds. So again, that provides you an opportunity. So currently we have 7 licensed fund managers, Britam Asset Managers, Cornerstone Asset Managers, ICEA Lion, Old Mutual Investment Group, SBG Securities, Zeno, and Sanlam. And my team is here to be able to give you all those details. Now, let me speak to the small and medium enterprises. And I believe that most of the businesses in Karamoja fall in that category. You can also be able to raise money through the capital markets for the small businesses. And the first avenue is we have what we call private equity. And we do license private equity firms that support small businesses to grow. But however, for your business to be supported, it has to be formal. And we talked about the need to register businesses. Unfortunately, URSB is not here, but to be able to access money, your business must be formalized. So the first step would be for you to register and ensure that you're formal, and then you'll be open to all these activity, that capital that is available from the private equity firms. I know that some businesses have accessed money from informal private equity firms, and some of them have ended up losing their businesses. So again, it's important for you to work with people who are licensed that will also take care of your needs as the small investor. So far we have supported businesses in dairy, coffee, vanilla, project, and all these are things that tourism, these are all things that can be done in this region. And as Governor says, Karamoja is changing, the opportunities are immense, and therefore it's the time for Karamoja to think about some of the projects that they can do and come and get capital. So we are working with the financial sector deepening Uganda. It is funded by the EU, luckily not by the US, so they still have money, and so they help to connect businesses to people to investors who want to support. So far we have been able to support 44 businesses, and with a potential of raising up to $60 million. So the opportunities are there. Once your business is formalized, you can reach out to us, and we'll be able to see how can we connect you to the people who have capital. And to this end, we have been able to impact 14,000 households. Those businesses have been able to pay taxes of about over 378 billion. And therefore, as capital markets, we also like to continue to support the socioeconomic transformation and development of our economy. And for the women, we do have funds that are specific for women. So if you have women projects that you want to be supported, you can reach out to us and we'll connect you to that. In terms of innovation, we are coming up with a number of guidelines, what we call the regulatory sandbox guidelines, for your youth who have ideas that they think they can want to develop, they want to participate in the market, and they have an idea. They can reach out to us and see how can we help them test those ideas that they have, and therefore provide the kind of products that actually speak to the needs of the people. We are also introducing products for our Muslim brothers, those that are Sharia compliant. Currently, there are some Muslims who do not want to participate in interest-bearing products, but we are also going to introduce the Sharia compliant products where even our brothers, the Muslims, can be able to participate and make money. So we are trying to be all inclusive to cover everybody and ensure that everybody can participate and make some money and improve their livelihood. So really, in conclusion, for us as capital markets, ours is to uphold the highest standard of operations in the market in terms of integrity and also in terms of sustainability, protecting our investors, and promoting a market confidence. So once you participate in the market, you should be confident that you're protected, your money is protected. Even if they do run away with your money, we'll be able to get it back. And there are systems in place that actually can prevent them from taking your money and running away. So for example, the collective investment schemes, the fund manager does not touch the money. The money sits with a bank, which is regulated by Bank of Uganda. And then we also have people who are called trustees who look after this money. So please do not fear that the money will run away. And that's why we are here working together to ensure that everybody is covered. My team is here if you're interested in collective investment schemes or any form of investment, or be it shares. Please speak to my team and speak to me, and we'll be able to guide you. And now with the 10-fold growth program of the ATMs, which is agriculture and agricultural processing, tourism, mining, and science and innovation, I think Karamoja is in a very good place to benefit from this and be the drivers of the growth of our economy. So thank you very much for listening to me. We'll be here to answer any questions. Alakara Noi.
Thank you very much, Director CPA Mrs. Josephine Okui.